X3 M40i. It's wireless charging. Here you go. Yes, you might think this is an X5. What's the weather gonna be? Ooh. And performance label, approved car if you're asking me. 116k in a bit. Oh yes, some serious sound, YouTube. What's up guys, welcome back to another Inside series of this new 2018 model BMW X3 M40i. As you can hear it, listen to this. This is the idle sound. Yes, it's the B58 engine of the M40i, but in this model it produces 360 horses, so 20 horses extra. We're gonna do a full Inside series on the exterior, interior, definitely those rev shots, but as always, let's have a look at the option list. Okay, the BMW X3 M40i. For the first time, an M40i and performance model. Base price, 95k in euros and a bit. Color, Saphir Schwarz Metallic, and inside we have black leather. Alright, so some highlighted options. So we have the special M Performance 21-inch wheels. We have an M Performance adaptive chassis control, comfort access, we have a display key, panoramic roof, adaptive LEDs on the headlights, we have a high beam assistant, heads-up display, Apple CarPlay, multifunctional steering wheel. It's also the high executive model with some extra base options. Heated front seats in the front and in the rear with an audio media pack, DAB tuner, Harman Kardon audio system, parking pack, safety pack, and BMW personal co-pilot pack. Base factory guarantee 3 years, making this in total in the Netherlands including tax 116k in a bit. Okay, the 2018 BMW X3 M40i. Let's start at that aggressive front grille. Yes, you might think this is an X5, but actually it's an X3. So on the headlights we have adaptive LEDs. There we can read it. With the current design of the hexagon day driving lights and the LEDs inside. On the front we directly recognize the M Performance design in the bumpers over here, next to the small intakes. Here we have some more LEDs. Here you can see the aggressive M bumper design on the front. Here we have the big sensor for the adaptive cruise control. And over here we have the new design grille, just like the 5 Series. These actually opens up when the engine needs some extra air. There we have your front camera. All the cameras around the car producing the 3D view. Okay, the front wheels. So first we can see that we have blue calipers and performance brakes and the optional 21-inch, if you're asking me, aggressive, beautiful looking optional rims. Front measures 245, 40, 21-inch. There you have your M logo, and just like the 5 Series, a small intake for wheel vibration reduction. M Performance mirror caps, and also a side camera. Side skirt, aggressive looking, and on the rear we can see we have smaller steel brakes, but definitely blue calipers and some serious wider measures, 275, 35, 21-inch. So these are the new designed rear LED lights of the X3 and the new rear bumper with the new design of the exhausts. If you're asking me, a proper design with an aggressive look. M40i, the top model of the X3. It's time to pop the hood and the trunk. V6 twin turbo engine by BMW, B58 engine, producing in the X3 M40i, 360 horsepower. Okay, so let's open the trunk. Let me show you how big the trunk is. So we have a proper trunk. That's my that's my bag and my jacket. Winter's coming, always be prepped. So yeah, I can tell you it's a serious big trunk space. And you can cover all your stuff with this if you want. Okay, so let's close her. My friends here at BMW Amsterdam told me, Emrit, you should definitely ride this car because this is a serious car. I was like, okay, let's have a look. And I can tell you, I'm Saturday gonna tape a driving review of this car, so definitely stay tuned for that one. But I can tell you, she steers seriously, she feels strong on the road. It's definitely an M Performance label approved car if you're asking me. So stay tuned for the driving series coming up. For now, let's get inside. Okay, the driver's door. What do we see? Well, as first we can see that we have a lot of black leather with the grey stitching contrasting. Here we have the Harman Kardon audio system optional. There you go. We have the grey interior trim with a diamond design in it. Here you can see the LED mood lighting in the color orange. There you have the memory key settings. Cool design controls. And some extra proper spaces here in the door. You have a cool badge indication. Nice to see. Cool M140i logo here at the doors before entering. And we see the full electronic adjustable seats with black leather, and again the cool stitching. I like this proper busy stitching, like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, how is it to enter a current 2018 X3 M40i? I can tell you, really easy. Okay, welcome inside. Driving point of view when you're driving the X3. Let's fire the engine up so that you can heat up a little bit for the rev shots. Hear that note? Nice. Okay, so on this side we have the light switches, fully automatic lights. We have the LED controls for the interior light, parking lights front and rear. Cool new design on the vents. And we have some leather on the dash. There we have the heads-up display. Harman Kardon audio system over here behind the sat nav. Leather on the dash with the cool contrast stitching. Okay, the steering wheel. So this is the new steering wheel for the current BMW models. If you're following me for quite a time, you can recognize this steering wheel from the M150i, from the 3 gas adventures. And we have a digital cockpit over here. But just like the 5 Series, here we can choose the modes for the car, and if we switch it, you can see that the display changes. So this is the comfort mode, this is your sport mode, this is the Eco Pro, in BMW I colors. Let's keep it in comfort mode for now. So steering wheel, leather, heated. Here you have oil control for your adaptive cruise control and your lane assist. Shift down, shift up. Got some controls for the radio. And also cool to see that we have leather on the steering wheel. luxurious view. Okay, and this is a full new designed center console of the X3. As first we see the new, indeed, iDrive 6, guys, with a touchscreen. So for example, so you can switch everything to your personal settings. Back. Let's have a sat-nav view for now. Wait, let's what's the weather? What's the weather gonna be? Ooh, rainy. Okay, over here. So the start-stop control, some new design, cool interior trim with the diamond design here, some vents, BMW safety here. On this button, if you hold it, you can switch all intelligent safety off, but safety first, so always switch it on. Here we have the new controls for the radio. This is all touch, so you don't need to push it. You see, it's a touch button. Here we have the new design for the climate system with some new buttons. Heated seats, we control the vent, and the touch is really nice and really strong. Okay, just to remind you, you're driving an M Performance model over here. The M Performance logo, wireless charging. So it is an iPhone 10. This is wireless charging. Here you go. M2 baby. Okay, we have two cup holders. This is the key. This is not the display key. This is the second key. So you can say this is the spare key. There we have an extra USB input. And then we have the controls for the car. So we have Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro mode and Adaptive mode. So Adaptive mode talks with the GPS on the iDrive 6 on the sat-nav, and through those communications the car adapts on that current road you're driving. So what do we have more? Over here we have the cameras and the hill assist, and we have the 3D camera. That's always cool to show you. Look at this. So we can all angles here. Now this is my point of view, as you can see. So we have a 3D camera view behind your current parking position. Here you can switch through the cameras. Rear camera. Okay, this is the handbrake, and we have also an automatic handbrake. It's your gear knob, and here you have the full control of the iDrive 6. Proper armrest, not the smallest one, definitely with a good touch, and a proper looking, and some proper extra spaces over here with a USB input again. The passenger seat, and you can again see how cool it's looking with the extra stitching here. Really like it. Passenger door. Okay, so here on top we can control the panoramic roof. Let's open her up. Always cool when a panoramic roof opens up. Nice. And then we have the back seats, so it's time to hop up in the back seats. So the rear section of the X3, the rear door. So we have well quite small doors, if you can see. Again with the cool mood lighting. There we have the Harman Kardon audio system. Again the X3 badging here. We have some sun shading here. Contour stitching with the leather here. Nice. Some extra spaces here. So the rear section is, well, yeah, it's a small SUV, so your entrance is actually really comfortable. That's, I guess, when most people love SUVs, because it's a high entrance and exit. Okay, so in the back seats, well, you can see my space is serious here. This is the point of view when you're the passenger in the rear seats. So what do we have extra? We have a center armrest here with two cool cup holders. And also for the rear seats, We have a little climate system over here and the heated rear seats. Switch it off, switch it on. 2 cool vents and 12-volt input. Cool design here on the front seats, giving it a sporty feeling. No bucket seats, but still sport seats if you're asking me. Alright, it's time for this. The exhaust notes. So again, the facts. 500 Newton meters, engine model B58 engine code, the same engine as the M40i I've driven, but this is producing 360 horsepower instead of 340. And I can tell you, this OEM sport exhaust, it's not even M performance, it's just OEM from the factory. Sounds good. You just heard the sound of the new X3 M40i. That sounded serious, guys. I'm impressed. Don't know about you guys, I'm impressed. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so thank you for watching this inside series of this new X3. If you need any info on the car, check out the links below from our friends from BMW Amsterdam. There you can find all your info. So as always, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the video, about the car. Definitely the sound. Let me know what you think about the sound. I'm impressed, definitely. Because for a small SUV producing this kind of sounds, that means some cool stuff is coming up from BMW and their SUVs. So don't forget, the driving review is coming up on this one. Then I'm going to talk to you all about how the car drives, how she handles, and what I think about the car. And also some proper good flybys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you definitely on the next one. Ciao!